This is one of the things that may be of use to you. So this is a nebulizer, and the thing I'm holding in my hand is the container that you put. It's a very weak salt solution in, which is completely sterile, and you can see there's a mouthpiece on the end here. I'll just hand over to my assistant just to keep so I just wanted to show you that what you do is the top of this comes off, so that just goes on there and it turns around and clicks in. And what you do is you put into this one of these little sachets of the solution. It's not a lot in it, and you just take the top off, you just screw that off and it breaks off, and you can just about see some fluid from an earlier one I've used in the bottom there. So you've got to keep it upright then. So anyway, you put that back on, like put it in that way, and you twist it, and then that holds it in place. And then what happens is when I switch this on, and you see I've got a tube which goes from that, and it's going to blow some compressed air through this tube. When I switch this on, you see what happens now. You see what's coming out of there. It's almost like, it's a vapor, it is. It's almost like the equivalent of a steam, but obviously it's not hot. And it's a very, very, very dilute solution of salt. So if I can, you know, breathe that in, I can put it, you know, put it right up to my mouth, and it's supposed to have the same effect as, you know, getting steam from a, you know, a hot bath or something, in terms of easing the congestion in your
Is it better than a hot bath?
Supposedly, yes, but obviously I'm not in a position to try it. So that's the one thing, and like I say, all you do is show that, like, just a matter of switching it on and off, and of course this will keep blowing out this vapor until all the liquid in the bottom is used. But you've got to keep it vertical, because if you tip it sideways, then you know it won't work properly. So you've got to keep it vertical. Like I say, you can just breathe it in.
What, so you don't put that over your mouth?
You can do, yeah, you do put that right over your mouth. I didn't want to put my germs on it. And then switch it on and off. So that's it. Like, and when you switch it off, obviously, and what happens is I say the liquid, there's hardly anything left there now. So I'm going to just tip that a little bit out.
Oh, it doesn't last very long.
It's not going to last very long. It'll last about 5 minutes, something like that. And like I say, all you do is you take one of these little things, just to show that, even if you can see that. You waggle that back and forth, that breaks off, and then I won't do it, but you just twist that, and that cap comes off. You have that thing upright, take that top off, and you pour it into the bottom of that. And then you put the thing back. The blue thing goes over the sort of pointed thing in the container, and that's it. You know, it's pretty straightforward. Then the other thing that we've got is an oxygen cylinder. Now this has got pure oxygen in it, but you don't use it for very long at all. It says that you depress the actuator, so you've got to take this cap off the top, okay, and then you've got this button, and this tube again fixes on there, and the mask goes over your head and onto your mouth like that. And what you do is you breathe in while you're pressing this for 2 seconds. It says depress actuator button whilst inhaling for 2 seconds and release while exhaling. And you can repeat that 8 to 10 times, but then you've got to wait 10 minutes before doing it again. Okay, so I'm going to do it now. I'm just going to go breathe out, breathe in, 2. There you go. So I just breathed in for two seconds. So, you know, that would have given my oxygen levels in my blood a real boost. And like I say, you can do that 8 to 10 times, but then you must wait 10 minutes before you do it again, because you don't want to get too much oxygen in your blood, just enough. So I'll put this cap back on. So that's, oops. So that's ready to go. So there's 2 of those cylinders, that mask, and so that's the oxygen and that's the nebulizer. So, you know, it might be of some help to you. Okay?